and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. And the Blue Hens will put total leather and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. Fielded in the end zone. It's Haynes. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. The Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up. Brown will throw it. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Oh, he's got some space. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The coaches talked about, got to get to the quarterback, got to ruffle his feathers a little bit. How about this first drive, man? They've already sacked him twice.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7 and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Chanticleers offense will go to work for the first time today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. He's got him. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Chanticleers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through a tackle. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. And the Blue Hens in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Trying to set up the screen. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Catch in the middle, it's Glass. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Give to the running back. The shot that clears have enough for the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Brown will throw it. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's the heat. Safe completion on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. And it's no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The give on the counter. There he goes. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lots of running room. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Blue Hens want to crank the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. They'll line up for a second down play. He'll pull it on the read. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead, and largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. The give on the option. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over the Bluebirds. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Brown wants to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Let's take a step back, talk big picture Coastal Carolina. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with
He's loose on the right. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the shot to clear is coming. With a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Glass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up.
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. He's got an open man. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He'll keep it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Brown will throw it. They're working that left side. Tackled there by the defense. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. DB's right up on the receivers. Wants to throw on 3rd. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. And this defense, its head is spinning.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Hauls it in. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Blue Hens will hustle to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Brown wants to pass. Got a man. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. It's complete to the right. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The shot that clears the line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Kelly. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Slithers into space. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
Coastal Carolina.
Off play action. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Brown will throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They'll try the run. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Courtney. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Chanticleers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. He'll work his way down to the 28. They'll immediately call timeout.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now...
He'll take a shot. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Leaves it with the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
And here's the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, the Devil Bear offense going back to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Blue Hens headed quickly to the line. Brown wants to pass. Wide open downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The inside handoff. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Glass. At the 45 on his way. Turning it on. Oh, he's getting ahead. Touchdown. Shot to clear. And the pummeling has started.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Utah is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 21 over the Stallions. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the move, it's Green. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Brown will throw it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Blue Hens send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
It's a seam wide open. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The shot that clears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Makes the grab on the left. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking for the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Coastal!
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Brown wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
A little screen to the running back. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to the running back in space.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. From midfield, looking for room. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Running into the open space.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Caught close to the marker, it's Glass. He's loose. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He'll do it himself. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
First game of the year, you're always worried about turnovers, right? And this guy has the ultimate nightmare on his first touch of the year. Puts the ball on the ground. He's got to be able to flush that out now. You got to get ready to go play the next play.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Brown will throw it. Touchdown, shot to clear. Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
And the extra point is good. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
To the air on second down. Punch it out of the air. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. To the air on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Taking it the other way.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got to lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Brown wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Dortch. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. He wants to change this route. And the Chanticleers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, Coastal! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to